be prepared. This week carries energies unlike anything we've experienced so far this year, and most people have no idea what's coming. We're standing at the edge of a cosmic threshold that will shake the foundations of your relationships, thoughts, and deepest wounds in ways you can't possibly imagine. The planetary alignments forming right now aren't just rare. They're sending waves of transformative energy directly into your life. Whether you're paying attention or not, something is shifting beneath the surface of your everyday reality, and by the end of this week, you'll feel it in every cell of your body. If you've been experiencing strange pressure in your head, unusually vivid dreams, or finding yourself zoning out while staring at nothing, keep reading. Because there's one specific reason why this is happening to you right now. I'll explain it later. But first, you need to understand that this entire week is a carefully orchestrated cosmic event, starting today and building towards something that will completely transform how you communicate, connect, and understand yourself. What's unfolding isn't random. It's precisely timed to shake you awake. The universe doesn't create coincidences. Each planetary movement happening this week is setting the stage for a profound awakening, but only for those who recognize what's truly happening. What most people will dismiss as ordinary feelings, random thoughts, or meaningless coincidences are actually doorways to something much bigger. Today, the cosmic amplifier activates Mercury. The planet of communication and thought is forming a powerful sextile with Jupiter, the great expander. This isn't just another aspect. This is your mind being given cosmic permission to expand beyond its usual limits. Ideas that seemed impossible last week will suddenly appear within reach. Conversations will flow with unusual ease, and you'll find yourself thinking bigger, reaching further, and seeing connections that were always there, but remained invisible until now. And here's the part nobody's telling you. This energy is revealing pathways in your mind that have been dormant. Doorways that have been locked are suddenly accessible. You might have flashes of insight that seem to come from nowhere, or suddenly understand complex situations with crystal clarity. But this is just the beginning. The first domino in a sequence of cosmic events that builds throughout the week. The universe is priming your mind first, preparing it for what comes next, because tomorrow the energy gets deeper, more intense, and more personal. On May 6th, your hidden desires surface as two powerful cosmic events collide. Venus forms a sextile with Pluto. Wherever Pluto touches, transformation follows, and Mercury aligns perfectly with Chiron, the wounded healer. This isn't just about love or money. It's about the deepest, most hidden parts of your desires rising to the surface. Relationships that have been stagnant will suddenly intensify. Connections that were superficial will either deepen or break apart. There is no middle ground with this energy. You might find yourself inexplicably drawn to someone or something that resonates with your soul's true desires, not just your mind's temporary wants. Pay attention to what pulls you tomorrow, because it's not random. It's your authentic self trying to align with what truly fulfills you. At the same time, Mercury's alignment with Chiron creates a cosmic window where words have the power to wound or heal deeper than ever before. You might suddenly talk about things you've kept buried for years. Old hurts, childhood memories, vulnerabilities you've hidden from everyone. They're rising to the surface now, asking to be acknowledged, spoken, and finally healed. And here's the part most people will miss. These two events happening on the same day isn't a coincidence. The universe is orchestrating a precise sequence. This week brings a rare convergence of energies that are designed to both expand your consciousness and expose what lies deep beneath the surface. Your hidden desires, long-held wounds, and truths you've kept buried, often even from yourself. These revelations won't come in fragments or gradual awakenings. They'll come all at once, like a flood that forces transformation not in pieces, but in totality. That's how true change works. It doesn't gently tap on the door. It tears the whole house down and asks you to rebuild on a more honest foundation. Around May 6th, you'll begin to notice something stirring deep within your psyche. Words will form in your mouth before you've had time to consciously think them. Thoughts you never even knew you had will be spoken aloud, raw and unfiltered. This is the effect of Mercury conjunct Chiron, a cosmic alignment that doesn't just open old wounds but gives them a voice. Suddenly, you might find yourself articulating parts of your story that you've never shared with anyone before. This isn't about talking more. It's about speaking from a place so deep, so untouched by social filters, that your own words may startle you. Some of you will feel liberated, as if a valve has finally been released after years of silent pressure. Others might feel shaken by this sudden honesty, both from within yourself and from those around you, because it won't just be you. The veil is lifting for everyone. If someone unexpectedly shares something emotional or deeply personal with you, understand they are under the same energetic influence. The universe is inviting all of us to bring authenticity into our conversations, and when that happens, relationships will either deepen or dissolve. The Venus-Pluto sextile on May 6th further intensifies this transformation, but this time in your relationships and connections. This isn't about flirtation or superficial attraction. This aspect strips away the masks and reveals what lies beneath. Relationships built on truth, depth, and real emotional connection will grow stronger. You may find yourself having profound conversations or experiencing moments of intimacy that feel more soul-deep than ever before. But those relationships that have been running on convenience, habit, or illusion, they'll start to unravel. Not with chaos or drama, but with clarity. You'll see what was never really there, or what you were pretending was. As the week progresses, a more grounded energy emerges, just when you'll need it most. By May 10th, Mercury leaves the impulsive, fire-driven sign of Aries and enters the earthy, steady sign of Taurus. This is more than a shift in pace. It's a recalibration of your entire mental landscape. Where your thoughts were racing and your words came in flashes, they now become slower, more deliberate, more embodied. You might speak less, but what you say will carry more weight. You might think more about what truly matters and focus on practical solutions instead of abstract ideas. This earthy mental energy invites you to drop into your senses: taste, touch, sound. The revelations of the earlier week now begin to take root in your body, allowing for real integration. Amid all of this, there's a very specific kind of pressure many of you have been feeling in your head, and it's not your imagination. This pressure stems from Saturn sitting at the 29th degree of Pisces, known in astrology as a critical degree. Saturn is the great teacher, the planet that delivers lessons we can't ignore, and at this final degree, it compresses those lessons into a tight, spiritual squeeze. If you've been feeling heaviness in your mind, unusual headaches, tension between your eyes, this is more than physical. It's Saturn pressing its final teachings from Pisces into your soul. And when paired with Pluto's recent retrograde station on May 4th, this pressure becomes a portal for deep internal transformation. It's not here to crush you. It's here to crack the shell of who you thought you were and reveal a deeper truth within. And let's not forget the lingering energy of the first quarter moon in Leo, which occurred just before this week began. Its echo is still resonating strongly, infusing all of these events with boldness, creativity, and a desire to be seen authentically. Leo energy doesn't whisper, it roars. If you're feeling the urge to shine brighter, to stop hiding parts of yourself for the comfort of others, to take up space unapologetically, This lunar phase is working through you. It's the backdrop against which every other cosmic event this week is playing out. It gives you the courage to speak your truth, make bold decisions, and no longer settle for staying small. But remember, everyone will experience this week differently. While the planetary alignments are universal, how they land in your life depends entirely on your birth chart, your unique cosmic fingerprint. Those of you with planets in Aries will feel the Mercury, Chiron conjunction intensely, perhaps experiencing healing conversations around deep emotional wounds. If you have strong Taurus energy, Mercury's move into this sign may feel like a homecoming, slowing things down, helping you ground and express yourself more naturally. And if your chart features any of the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, you'll feel Pluto's retrograde shift especially powerfully. These are signs that resist change, but Pluto's energy is now demanding transformation in the very areas you've tried to hold firm. So how can you navigate all of this without being overwhelmed? Start by recognizing that none of this is random. The chaos you may feel isn't disorganized. It's a form of cosmic intelligence trying to align you more deeply with your soul's purpose. During the Mercury, Jupiter sextile early in the week, open your mind to new ideas. Say the things you've been holding back. Expand beyond your familiar thoughts and explore new intellectual or spiritual landscapes. When Venus sextiles Pluto and Mercury joins Chiron midweek, dare to feel deeper. Create space for vulnerability, both in yourself and others. Don't avoid those moments of rawness. That's where the healing happens. And as Mercury settles into Taurus on May 10th, take time to ground. Eat nourishing food, connect with nature, surround yourself with beauty. Let your body catch up to the changes your soul has just initiated. Throughout it all, pay close attention to synchronicities, strange timing, intuitive nudges, and powerful dreams. These are not accidents. They're the universe guiding you through this potent shift. Ultimately, all of this energy is part of a much larger transformation that began when Pluto stationed retrograde on May 4th. Pluto rules the cycle of death and rebirth, and it never asks you to surrender something unless what's on the other side is more aligned with your power. The Sabian symbol for Pluto's current placement, a deserter from the Navy, symbolizes breaking away from group conformity, leaving behind systems and roles that no longer serve your soul's highest good. Every planetary movement this week supports that rebellion. It's about reclaiming your individual sovereignty and remembering who you were before the world told you who to be. So if it feels like things are falling apart, they are, so that something deeper can fall into place. The words you're finally saying, the emotions you're finally feeling, the connections deepening or breaking, none of it is random. It's a cosmic realignment of the highest order. You're not just watching the stars move. You are moving with them. You are an active participant in your own evolution. Thank you for walking through this cosmic journey with me. If this message resonated, please consider subscribing to the channel. Your support helps spread these insights further, and feel free to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear how these energies are showing up in your life. Until next time, take care and stay grounded in your truth.